Welcome into this edition of Great City Attractions. Today we tour a great city in Brazil. These are the great tourist attractions of Salvador. Lacerda Elevator, undeniably the most recognizable tourist attraction of Salvador. Opened in the late 1860s, the now electric elevator connects the lower and upper towns and calls on Art Deco influences for its distinctive style. A small charge is in place for the use of the ride, with over 30,000 passengers a day employing the lift. If you're visiting the great city of Salvador, make sure that this ride is one you take. Porto da Barra and surrounds. The coastline plays a major role in pulling tourists to Salvador. One of the more famous of all beaches in the area is the Porto da Barra beach. The beach itself, which spans for over 300 meters, is flanked by a number of historic fortifications. There's also a notable lighthouse further down the coast, alongside Morro de Cristo Hill, which features a statue of Jesus the Saviour. The historic centre, a World UNESCO Heritage Site, a trip to Salvador should include a trip to this amazing part of the city. The area is also known as the Pelourinho and is an echo of the Portuguese colonial period, including having ties to a vast slave trade of the 16th century. Notable buildings of the area include the old customs house, colonial government buildings, and a number of historic churches and cathedrals. Rio Branco Palace. A former seat of government in the city, this palace took shape in the mid-1500s and has also been used as a prison and military barracks throughout its history. The building was badly damaged in military actions of the 20th century, with renovations taking place thereafter. We'd love your support. Subscribe to the channel. Cruz Caida. Notable next to a number of prominent buildings and museums is the Fallen Cross sculpture. The sculpture is positioned to mark the place where the old cathedral once stood. Urban expansion saw the cathedral demolished in the 1930s. One of the selling points of this part of the city are the tremendous views over the ocean and city below. Notable religious sites. There are many religious highlights within the city of Salvador. Worth mentioning are the San Francisco Church and Convent, the Church of the Third Order of Our Lady and the Rosary of the Black People, which is prominent in the historic centre, and the Basilica do Senhor do Bonfim, which is known for its Hall of Miracles and Relics. Mercado Modelo. Proving to be one of the great places to see in Salvador, this local market can trace its history back to the early 20th century. The market, with its grand neoclassical architecture, today houses around 250 shops. The market has suffered a number of devastating fires in its history. It also has a peculiar label as being one of the most haunted places in all of Brazil. Museums of Salvador. Notable museums in Salvador include the Museum of Modern Art, the National Museum of Anthropology, and the House Museum of notable authors Jorge Amado and Zélia Gattai. That concludes this edition of Great City Attractions. Subscribe to the channel. What's your favourite place to visit in Salvador? Comment below.